Hey, welcome back everybody. Okay, today we're going to be discussing the Pythagorean Theorem. It applies to all right triangles. The idea is you have a right triangle. A right triangle is a triangle that has a 90-degree angle in it. The two short sides are called your legs, so leg 1 and leg 2. The longest side of the right triangle is called your hypotenuse. Now, the way the theorem works, if I draw a square that matches the length of the side of leg 1, I draw another square, the side is leg 2. If I add the two areas, it's supposed to be the same amount of area as if I were to draw a square on the hypotenuse. These two squares' areas add up to the one that's on the hypotenuse. The shorthand, the equation, x squared plus y squared equals z squared. X and y are the lengths of the two legs. Z is your hypotenuse. Let's try a problem. Okay. Let's start off easy. You have a right triangle. This leg is a length 3. This leg has a length of 4. We need to find the length of the missing side. Okay, so m squared plus g squared equals h squared. These are your two legs. That's your hypotenuse. You need to know where these numbers go. The two short sides are your legs. So I can replace f with 3, g with 4, and then I solve for h. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. Now we can find the hypotenuse. This is 25. If I square root both sides, the square root of 25 is 5. That is how long your hypotenuse is. Let's try again. You have another right triangle. Let's say this side is 13. Let's say this side is 12. We need to find this side. M squared plus n squared equals p squared. These are your legs. This is your hypotenuse. The 12 is a leg. It's one of the two short sides. N is another leg. We don't know, so I'll just leave it, n squared. 13 is the longest side of the right triangle. That goes in place of p. Now we solve for n. 12 squared is 144. 12 times 12 plus n squared equals 13 times 13 is 169. And now we solve for n. Oh, such luck. If I square root both sides, n equals 5. That is the length of that leg right there. Let's make this a little more challenging. You have a baseball diamond. It's like a square. The base paths are 90 feet. So all the way around, 90 feet. We want to find the distance from home plate to second base, right here. Okay. In order to do this problem, do you see the right triangle? Right here. Yeah. So I'm just going to draw that portion of the triangle. That portion of the square, sorry. This is 90 feet. This is 90 feet. We need to solve for this side. Okay, we need to determine which two sides do we have. Do we have the legs? Do we have a hypotenuse? If you look at how the triangle is, the 90 degrees points at the hypotenuse. So x is your hypotenuse. That means each of these are your legs. So the legs are A and B. 90 squared plus 90 squared is equal to x squared. Now we can solve for the distance from home plate to second base. 8,100 plus 8,100 equals x squared. All we need to do is solve for x. I'll square root both sides. X equals 127.3, roughly. Didn't come out nice when I punch it in the calculator, but this is the distance from home plate to second base. Feet. Yeah, so in all of these problems, you just got to be able to locate the triangle. It might not be as obvious, yeah, like they'll give you something and you got to figure out where the right triangle is. You need to determine which two sides you have. Do you have a leg? Do you have the hypotenuse? And then you replace the numbers into the formula accordingly. Again, these are the legs, that's the hypotenuse. Okay, hope that helped. We'll see you in the next one.